Hello everyone. Welcome to DougNutGames. My name is Doug. Oh, how's life, the universe, and everything? Well, this is going to be my first Let's Try. Generally speaking, I think I'm probably more prone to do Let's Plays, but we'll do some Let's Tries from time to time, and certainly open to suggestions that are made. But there'll be a certain style, a certain type of game that I'm generally going to move towards. But who knows? We'll play it by ear as we go. This one, Robin Hood Sherwood Builders, has been on my wish list for a little while. I've been keeping an eye on it. Now this particular prologue has come out for free and is available on Steam right now, called Bandit's Trail. It is, the developers are Mean Astronauts and the publisher Playway. So I just I'm going to do a I say relatively blind playthrough. Generally speaking, I'm going to want to do kind of blind playthroughs. You know, not check things out too much before I play. This one, I did a recording of this, and the music was quite loud, and I think that may be a problem. Or it certainly could be a problem. So I decided to go back and try this again with the music set quite a bit lower. So the first little bit of it I'm going to be familiar with, but hopefully we'll get into stuff that I'm not fairly quickly. But let's stop babbling and get into it, eh? Because you're not here to listen to me babble. Okay, let's go for it. We're going to start a new game. There's a little intro here with Middle East, the Dark Ages.
Robin of Locksley survived the burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades. He emerged unscathed from deadly skirmishes just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country. After his previous hideout in Silwich, which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting the pervasive lawlessness, pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
It's well done. It's not too bad. Yeah, I try not to talk over all that stuff because you know, it's good. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty looking game. Hey, it's nice, and they just plop you right in here. No character generation or anything like that. Perhaps they'll have something that's a little bit more involved when the full version comes out, but. It's kind of a quest system, so you can see the little exclamation mark off in the distance. We'll head to that, and then it'll interrupt us with a few tutorial tidbits. All right, first one I think is about, there it is. Okay, combat mode, dynamic or precise. I kind of went with the dynamic. I'm going to do that again. The difficulty level, there's 3 levels here: Outlaw, Legend, Rogue. I'm just going to stick with Rogue for now. Now, it's very generous. In some of the fighting that I did, it's very generous with your fighting, at least with a bow it is. And I remember seeing this the first time I came into it. There's a rock right here that you can pick up. All these others you cannot pick up, but that one you can pick up. It is the chosen rock. Anyway, it's kind of funny, and it's similar with wood too. You kind of got to get used to that. There's some wood you can chop, very little that you can chop. Those big trees off in the distance, you can't chop those trees. I did not visit that guy, but we will at some point here. There we go. Introduction. Robin Hood's main goal is to liberate the 4 regions in central England from the rule of Sheriff of Nottingham and his followers. Eliminating enemies and aiding the defenseless through quests and events increases Robin's reputation in the given region. Achieving a score of 40% reputation in a region unlocks the ability to start its main story quest, whose successful conclusion ultimately liberates that region. While exploring a region, you will encounter events and quests that will bring you closer to completing your adventure's main goal. Some of these will include, so M is your map. Some of these will include saving residents from execution, escorting them, rescuing them from kidnappers, attacking convoys, warehouses, tax collectors, defending people against corporate knights, ruthless soldiers, forest raiders, and many other threats. Your character development will depend on the effective use of skill points and the expansion of your own settlement, allowing you to craft the necessary items, gain special abilities, or produce necessary raw materials. This little skill tree looks kind of interesting to me, and I haven't run across that yet in the UI, so I'll have to take a look for that. There's Maid Marian right there, and I can talk to her, and I will in a little bit here. But right now, and I went up there. I'll take you up there. Take a quick boo up there. It's kind of nothing, but it gets very, yeah. I can grab these antlers if I want, but it's just kind of a lookout point. There's Friar Tuck down there with his quest. So we'll pop down and talk to him. Here's a few. Oh, right. Excuse me. Food and hydration. Remember to regularly check your indicators of hunger and thirst. If you neglect these, either of these conditions, it can have lethal consequences. So that's, these two here, water and food. Simple food items can be found in the world or bought at the traders. You can construct a kitchen in Robin's village that will enable the preparation of fancier meals. Water is a far more simpler matter, luckily. You just need to find a well and have the required empty bottles on you. Don't be fooled, though. Bottles are significant items that need to be managed well. They can determine the success of your mission more than once. So let's check this out here in the well. We've got an empty bottle here. So let's craft that and fill it up. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm doing this before they're requesting me to do it, but I'm going to put that in my slot 1, and I'm going to put this in slot 8. Yarrow potion, which I did not use last time, I'll put in 9, and my stones we'll just throw there. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. And actually, do I need to drink? Let's drink. What was it again? I think this is it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Let's rinse and repeat. How about? Always good to have. Oh, and I have to put it back on the bar? That's unfortunate. Okay. We're going to need to eat as well. Now, do I have anything to eat in there? Inventory. I do not have anything to eat. Well, we'll do that in a second. Okay. Salt. Sure. I'll pick up the salt. How's it going there, Mr. Friar Tuck?
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robin.
My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do.
This is kind of it's a discussion, but I don't have any choices in the entire discussion for these. Maybe that will change as we get into it further, but you just have to kind of click through it.
Haughty as always, I'm just glad to see you in good health.
Don't worry, we're not in danger this time. We're safe here.
Nothing I can do after the nightmare that the Crown's men brought on us and our old home.
This time they won't run into us. We're well hidden. I saw to that.
The previous settlement was so goodly.
Goodly.
I know you all too well, you crafty fox. I'm aware you're scheming to fight back.
What matters is everyone made it out alive. After I defeated Black Henry and freed Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. I must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
The enemies, the king and sheriff, don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about ever more scoundrels plaguing the surroundings of Nottingham.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Robin. Recently, Little John had his shirt cut. We can't take risks like that.
His shirt cut.
He'll recover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear. You say so yourself.
Well said. You may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us. Time to let an arrow loose right into the beast's heart.
I believe you, dear Robin, but before you do that, you must regain your strength. Setting up a new village is exhausting work. Eat something, have a drink, rest in your home. We'll talk later.
Equipment and inventory. This is what your inventory looks like. We already know that. You can find all your equipment in it. You can access it at any time simply by pressing I. The hotbar. Hold tab to access it during the game. You can also use hotbar items by pressing the relevant number key. Your backpack has limited capacity and carry weight. As you progress through Robin's skill tree, you'll be able to increase the amount of space in your inventory. Sometimes in the course of your travels, you may find yourself in possession of special items. These are typically related to quests. They weigh nothing and take up no space in your inventory. In the world, you will come across several sets of weapons, which I find interesting. Each consists of 7 items. Armor, gauntlet, trousers, boots improve Robin's skills needed in battle. Parts such as the hood, shoulder, and cloak are items that only affect appearance. Without protection, the forest of Sherwood would be impossible to survive even for the craftiest of outlaws. Special gear can be produced in the weaving mill, which can be constructed in Robin's village. The armor Robin wears can only be switched out for another. Robin always wears armor, or sold to a merchant. It's worth to remember, however, that crafting and collecting isn't always the easiest feat. Items you no longer want in your inventory can be discarded on the ground. Remember, however, that they will most likely disappear irretrievably after time. If you don't want to lose anything, you put it in a safe place, preferably a chest. Okay, so now we need to eat food and drink water. Well, we did drink water. We're going to do that again. And I believe the friar, the good friar, gave us some food, which we will eat to complete the quest. Yes, now we have to go sleep. But first, I'm going to fill this bottle again. Okay, now we need to sleep. And this is our house here. Lovely little homestead. Get a good look at it here. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let's go in. Okay, so we got all kinds of things here. I'm going to pick up these repair tools, and I'm going to pick up these sacks of coins here, but everything else I'm going to leave here. Sulfur, antidote. Well, maybe I should pick up the antidote. Beer and yarrow balm. And then in the chest we have other stuff. Roast rabbit, apples, barley rolls, barley flour. Yeah, we'll leave that there for now. But I will take this little barley bread and another one. Sleeping is important. It not only allows you to save progression, but also restores your health. Look for places marked with owls and lanterns. This is where you'll be able to rest. Be careful though. After a sleepy night, your hunger and thirst will get the best of you. Yes. The game auto-saves whenever you fast travel or walk up close to a signpost. That's interesting. I'll have to remember that. Or a stable master. There's no auto-save in combat during an event or during instances related to some quests. Now, I'm not a big fan of that. I like to be able to save whenever I want so that I can, break things up however I see fit. But that's the way it is. We'll go with it. Okay, let's sleep. We'll write over that one because we don't need that one anymore. We have slept. We have jumped through the appropriate hoop. Marion.
Please, look out for yourself when you're out gathering the herbs.
Very funny. I've been locked in a tower once, and now there's no end to the jokes.
Jokes? Me? My dearest, I'm only a simple outlaw.
Dearest.
I know nothing of jokes.
Just like I know nothing of herbs. Come here, simple outlaw. I've missed you.
And I have missed you, Marion.
Going back to your woes, Little John has been teaching me how to swing a blade properly. Anyone who gets too close will now find themselves a head shorter.
Very good. All right. Mr. Friar Tuck, what do you have to say?
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend, it'll never cease to amaze me how little sleep you need. This can't be healthy.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
I'm not swayed by this. Besides, those who sleep don't sin. I'll keep my wine.
I knew how you'd react. Take it easy, Tuck. Your cask supply's safe.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of crisis.
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you slept so well, you misplaced your weapon. Where is your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything. They broke it during a hunt.
I sense a
I had
quest.
so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
The forest hasn't been kind to us of late. The worst is behind us, however, and now you can take to making your bow in peace.
Make your
Grab
bow
a hatchet
in peace.
and fell a few
In pieces.
trees. The wood should suffice for both the bow and the arrows. I have a hemp cord here that should do as a bowstring.
That's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
I know how much you value your weapon. See to crafting it, but be right back. Our village needs your help.
And you like to talk. You like to talk and talk. Let's pick up a stone. There's a few lingering about here. The chosen stones. Oh, what's that? Wine. Ah, Friar Tuck's wine, probably, hey? All right. Now, we need to go and get some pine so that we can make a bow. Okay. So we're going to need to equip the axe. So we'll do that and head out in this direction. What's that little... Oh, yes, signs here. I won't bother with that right now. Let's just focus on our task at hand, shall we? Yes, now here's another one. Now you can see here that there's the glowing chosen tree. All these trees, which are big, massive trees, and would give me lots and lots of wood, probably. Nope, can't do that. We've got to go over here and do this one. Now, I don't quite get this. Let's just read this little indicator here. Acquiring resources. Mining raw materials is a tough job, but you can speed up and improve your work. All you need to do when mining is is to strike at the right moment, shown by the cursor icon, and you will reduce time and stamina required for the next swing. Strike at the right moment. Tools and weapons have their determined durability level. It decreases with each use. When it reaches 0, it succumbs to destruction. When a tool or weapon breaks, usually that means it's time to make a new one. However, if you're particularly attached to an item, you can use the precious, hard-to-obtain repair tools. They can help you restore your equipment's durability. Every tool you use has its own sharpness level. It determines the type of resource you can extract from the environment. The better the tool, the rarer and more valuable the resource you can get with it. Okay. Now this I don't quite understand. Okay, there's a center little diamond there. And there, I just don't quite understand. The thing blips up there, but okay. Not quite sure about that. Not quite sure about that. There's nothing really that I can do when it blinks like that. I mean, hitting the button, the left mouse button again doesn't really do anything. Oh, is this a mine in here? I don't remember seeing this last time. Yeah, looks like it, eh? Anyway, I think there's a tree up the top of this hill, so let's go and get another tree. All right, you are the chosen one. Oh, I see. You can tap it. You can tap it when you just tap it. You don't hold it. You just tap it right at the rate when that flashes up, and that seems to do it. Okay, crafting and character develop. Owing to Robin's crafting skills, you'll have an easy time creating some basic equipment. Select the item that interests you in your inventory, choose the amount, and click the craft button like we did with the water. Items that need more specialized equipment such as swords will require you to return to the village and use specially designed building like a blacksmith probably. Learning new skills or improving the ones you already know requires experience. You can gain it in many ways, from fighting enemies, completing quests, extracting resources, hunting and gathering, to construction. Skill points can be used to develop the skill tree or spent on developing buildings in the village that affect your special skills. Okay, skill points can be the skill tree or developing buildings. I see. Knowledge is power. Skill points can also be found in the world in the form of books and scrolls. Okay, excellent. Pick these pieces of wood up. No, and I'm going to get one more tree just for the heck of it. Do I have an encumbrance level? I can't quite tell. Let's see if there's anything in here that tells me. Yes, there it is. 41.7 of 100. So I can do another. You can see I swing faster, but I don't hit it very often. Anyway, that's all we'll do for the wood for right now. Picking it up is a little bit, oh, what's that? Pine resin. Okay, well, we've got lots. So let's go. Now, we need to craft bow and craft arrows. Okay. Well, we'll head back to Boulder's Gate Mine. I see. Let's head over here. I can chop down trees that are actually in the village. Okay. Okay, let's build. Let's build something, shall we? It does look nice. Anyway. Okay, let's build. We're going to start with this guy. We'll make a bow. And Throw that there. And we need to make some arrows. I'm going to make that much. Okay, and then we can put that there, I believe. Pine resin. So we got 10 pine left still. Barley bread, repair tools, right? Okay. Good, good, good. That should satisfy the quest, and he's happy.
With a bow like this, you have nothing to fear. Unless you get on Marion's bad side again by telling her to cook for you. Even the purest steel and holy water wouldn't help you then.
Mm-hmm.
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again. Speaking of whom, have you seen her anywhere?
Be at ease. This time no one lured her into a trap. She left to help the locals. She'll be back sooner or later.
Didn't I just talk to Marion?
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need. Food, most of them all. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the rich, perhaps you could use your skills to aid us.
I'll gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the meat in storage.
Everyone in the village is working so intensely, a small feast should lift their spirits.
All right. The Great Hunt. One way of securing food is through hunting. Luckily, there's no shortage of game. Oh, I see, of game in the local woods. A hunter's skillful eye is bound to promptly spot prey where it is most easily found. Does are alert, careful creatures. Sometimes they're tricky quarry. It's essential to approach them carefully and make good use of your archery skills. To use your bow, all you need is a few arrows and a free arm to draw it. Senses are one of your more important skills. Their development significantly affects gameplay and is possible by developing the trapper's hut in your village. Hunter's vision and tracking are the most useful senses when hunting. However, remember to also develop intuition, keen eyesight, the levels of which improve your performance in other senses. R is hunter vision. R is hunter vision. I'll have to remember that. Just as useful while hunting as during a fight is the ability to make the passage of time seem slower. F to Robin F. This allows him to more easily manage his targets. This, as well as other skills, can be improved in the skill tree. Okay. R. Let's just check that out here. Oh, I see. Okay. So we're off to hunt some food. And I can get there down this... What was that? Okay. Let's... Checkpoint. Right, there's the save. I gotcha. That was a save. Oh, yes. Yes, right. I can do this. To warm up, I can do this. Okay. Let's try a shot one of these targets from a distance. Terrible. That was awful. Gotta get it away fairly quickly. $80 points. 60. 40. I'm getting worse. 80. 80's good. Good enough. Who knows what the high you can get there. Okay. Let's go see if we can find some doughs. Some food. I think they're kind of running around in this area. I believe. I will double check here. Oh, nope. I've gone off target. I gotta go that way and that way. Alright. Well, now you've got a glowing barrel. I have to check out the glowing barrel. Garlic and beer. Well, could be worse. Okay. There's a deer up there. Alright. Checkpoint. Oh yes, here we are. The signpost. Okay. There's one. There's one over there. Oh, right. R. Let's just check R. See what happens when I... Oh, I can only press it so often. You see, very generous. Oh, very generous. You know, you're kind of close. That's pretty much good enough. Oh, holy cow! Really? You're gonna come right up to me? That was a little weird, I have to say. They need to be at least a little bit afraid of people, so you know they don't suicide. We got a guy over. We got one over here. Nope, not that generous. But that generous. Oop. Did I hit you? Nope, missed you. That's good. I should be missing with the type of shots that I'm taking here. I think. I think I missed something over here. There's a little glowy thing. Forgot to pick something up, I guess. Yeah, some dough meat. Okay, so I need 5 more. Did I hear something over here? Nope. Moss. Oops. Missed. We have satisfied the quest. But, you know, a little extra. A little extra is also good. You can see what I mean about it being a little bit, oh! Nope. A little bit, generous. A little more than a little bit generous. Are you good or bad? I'm thinking that's bad. But you're not aggressive to me. Oh. Oh, okay. Combat techniques. The forest is rife with perils, and one of them descends on you right now. Luckily, Robin has quite a few tricks up his sleeve to remedy the situation. There are 3 types of attacks Robin can use: basic, directional, and special. Basic attacks enable the combination of 4 blows depending on Robin's skill level. Any next attack in such a sequence can be replaced with a different attack, but that will effectively end the current sequence. Robin starts with a set of 2 basic attacks and 1 special attack. Other skills have to be learned by training in the relevant village buildings after you've built them. You can block incoming attacks with the right mouse button, but if you use it right as the blow is about to land, you will be able to parry it and gain advantage over your foe with a deft counter attack. That's the right mouse button, okay? You can avoid attacks by pressing space while moving backward or to the side. With the right timing, this can bail you out of serious trouble. Slow motion. Speaking of timing, you can also enter slow motion state by pressing the F to gain a significant advantage over your enemies. Remember that all these actions strain your stamina, so it's best to use them with restraint while having a healthy supply of the appropriate potions in hand. Let's get to cover here. How about, shall we? Ooh. Oh, that's him. That's the end. Oh, and he fell off. Okay, let's go up. Oh, somebody else. There you are. Ow! Uh-oh, I got hit. Losing your health is a daily occurrence in dangerous lands, and you have come to explore. Fortunately, a good outlaw knows how to keep themselves safe. Healing potions, certain foods, and specially prepared poultices will be essential. One of the more important items you can encounter during your travels is the inconspicuous water bottle. It's a special item that is used for collecting water and brewing all sorts of mixtures, particularly the healthy ones. Think twice before you throw out a bottle in the forest, of course. Caring for your health. Sleep is a good way to regenerate health. Remember that after resting, an outlaw may become hungry and thirsty. Yes. Oh, that hurt. Let's get a little bit more cover here. New skill point available. How nice. Now I think the only way I can do this is by that. Stack of 22 coins. And can I not pick that up? Oh, no. Copperhead arrow, but I can't pick up the bow. It's right there. I can pick it up. I should be able to pick it up. Okay. Let's go here to there. Pick up sack of coins. That's it. There's nothing else here. Bummer. Okay. There it is. What's my health at right now? Where is my health actually? I'm not entirely sure. Is it the... Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's head back, shall we? Let's head back. I think we got to kind of go down a little bit. Now, I had a skill point too. Let's just check that out here. Journal. Right, we got to put the food in the warehouse. Here it is. Passive skill tree. I see. Sword fighting. Sword damage. Critical chance. Hunter vision reactivation time. Hale and Hardy maximum health plus 20. Probably not a bad idea. My health right now is what? Available skill points 12. Bowman, bow damage. I'm going to get that. Bow special damage. Wow, 12 skill points. Holy moly. Well, we're just going to apply that for right now. A little bit of the extra. Okay, there's a lot of things like this thing over here. This thing I went to last time, and it looks like it's some sort of a puzzle game. You step on things and things happen, but I'm not going to worry about that for right now. I saw another one earlier too that anyway. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get back there. That guy's not a bad easy. Nope, you're good. Okay, you're good. Okay, let's head back to town, talk to Friar. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think, is break this up. I'm going to pick up a stone and another stone. Clean up the place. Come on, guys. Clean up the place. What's this? A village to build. Expanding your village is a means to help you develop and gain skills. However, before you can start building structures, you need to uproot enough trees to make room. To move around in the builder mode, use directional keys. The camera can be rotated with your mouse as you right-click. Okay. As you expand your village, you can choose one of the smaller trees you want to cut down and construct a selected building in its place. Trees cut down this way go to the storage. Nothing is wasted. Don't forget that you need the right resources for construction. This goes for both building materials for food, for villages assigned to work, which need to be kept in the special storage building. They will be used automatically while building. The number of able-bodied workers is strictly tied to your village's population. In order to increase the population, you must build special houses on trees. Every building has its own unique function that allow for progress in increasingly difficult quests. Village buildings are divided into 4 categories. Crafting is used to produce special unique items such as bars, armor, potions, swords, food, etc. Okay. Special buildings are responsible for the production of raw materials. These allow you to delegate jobs such as hunting, chopping trees, or mining raw materials to the inhabitants of your village. Okay. Honing skills improves Robin's abilities, such as hunting, shooting the bow, melee combat, right, gotcha. Decorative, which serve to enhance the village's aesthetics through placing fences and pavements. If you want to construct any building or structure, you have to place the correct materials in the village storage. Buildings can be managed, upgraded, or demolished. When you click on a building, its options display. The village community consists of builders whose main task is to expand the village. They can be assigned other roles such as hunter, fisher, herborist. Is that a real word? Anyway, or miner. Each of these roles provides a resource which can be sent to the village storage or Robin's inventory. In order to build up the village, remember to relieve builders of their other tasks. Okay. All right. Managing your village. Okay, well, I'm not going to get into that right now. Hey there, Little John. We're just going to turn this in for right now. Oh, nope, no, we got to put, right, we got to put stuff into storage. I believe, yeah, there it is. So we want to put that stuff in there, right? Dough meat, yeah. I've got more dough meat too. Oh, I'll keep that for now. And maybe cook it up. Okay, let's talk to Friar. So we're going to talk to Friar here, and then we'll probably wrap up this episode. I'm going to do this kind of let's try in two parts, I think, because we haven't gotten into much yet.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. Allow me to ask, how was the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the Blessed Mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tug.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
All right, so we've got to put 20 pine in storage and 10 stone in storage. Well, I've already picked up a whole bunch of stone, so let's throw that in there. I don't think I have enough pine, but we will do that next time. Doha, what's this do? There we are. Throw that in there. That satisfies that. Oh, I might as well. I've got a little bit of pine here, don't I? Yeah, got some. Okay, so we will continue. We will sully forth with the collection of some pine the next time we in part 2 of this Let's Try. I'm probably going to need to get some food and some water happening again. Anyway, we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching. If you're considering watching another, please click the I like this button. Leave a comment, and what the heck, why not subscribe? Please share and enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you next time. So long.